Hi, this is Abby Jo at Forgotten Way Farms, and today we're going to be making cinnamon honey pear jam. So this recipe really just uses gelatin and honey for sweetener and pears or any fruit that you want, and the cinnamon. So this recipe is really simple. You just need some fruit, some gelatin, some honey, and some cinnamon. You're gonna peel your pears and measure them as you put them into the pot. So what I do is I take 1 tablespoon of this gelatin to every 1 quart of chopped up fruit. What I do now is I got a gallon of chopped up pears and I put them in, and for every quart of chopped up pears I'm going to mix in 1 tablespoon of gelatin. But first we're going to cook this down into kind of a mush. First step. So now we're on step 2. What you're going to do is you're going to get the broth. It's not really the broth. It's the juice and the puree. I like to get a bowl full and I'm gonna chill it, and then I'm gonna add the gelatin to that. So this is step 2. And you can leave this to just cook down on low until it's kind of like applesauce. Maybe a few chunks in it. So now we're on to step 3, and then what we're going to do now is basically put the gelatin into the cold bowl or chilled bowl of the pears right here. So what I do is I just sprinkle on 1 tablespoon to how many quarts, to 1 quart of fruit. And then I stir it, add it to the jam. You want to just get that nice and dissolved first in the cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be putting this into the hot jam mixture. Let me get a spatula for that. All right, so now you have that in there. You can see it in the chunky puree. Now I'm just going to bring this back up to a gentle simmer and simmer it for 1 minute. Then I'm going to take it off the heat. Last step, step number 4, super simple, is you put in about a teaspoon of cinnamon for every quart of pears, or 1 tablespoon for a whole gallon, works really well too. And then you're going to add your sweetener. Because this has gelatin, you can add as much sweetener as you want or as little. And so I'm gonna use honey, and the pears are so sweet this time of year. They're winter pears. I literally have to just use a little smidgen of honey, and it's good and ready to get into jars and be canned. It's really quite simple. So I put 1 tablespoon of cinnamon in about a gallon of puree. It cooked down, so it's probably less now, but about a tablespoon. And now I'm just putting a smidgen of honey in. I just eye it. You know, I'm not even putting a cup in. I mean, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup. And that's plenty. I'm gonna taste it, but it's so sweet. So really it's super healthy because, you know, it's just pears, cinnamon, and honey. This pear jam is so yummy on fresh sourdough bread, toasted. It's almost like a dessert. jam is amazing. It's like pear pie on your toast. It's delicious. It has so much flavor. It's chunky. It's lovely. I love it. It's just a wonderful jam. Go and make it. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We do a new video every week on adventures in simple, cozy living and food from scratch.